Good morning, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to take you through what we eat in a day, what I make for my family, what I cook, what I feed my picky toddlers, what I eat while I'm breastfeeding. We're just going to spend the day in the kitchen. Zach made the kids eggnog steamers this morning. Very fancy, it doesn't happen on a very regular basis, but he also made me an eggnog Americano misto. Very fancy, very delicious.
He made me eggnog too.
We always like to start the day off with a good coffee. That is very important to us. Not that it affects us in any way. Caffeine does not affect me, but it's so delicious. I'm gonna start off by saying we have absolutely no dietary restrictions. There are a few members of our family who are lactose sensitive, but not lactose intolerant, so we limit the dairy.
Yummy!
I wouldn't say we are very healthy, but we're not very unhealthy either. I feel like we eat pretty normally, pretty average. I don't have any sort of diet. I don't restrict myself from anything. I eat what I want when I want it in moderation. I started a loaf of sourdough last night. I am trying a new recipe and it worked okay last time. I feel like I might have messed it up this time, but I'm hoping that it still works. In a minute, I'm going to finish shaping this. I'm going to proof it, and then later I'm going to bake it. It's a dark and gloomy day outside. We bought groceries yesterday, so our fridge is stocked, and I've got some good meals planned for today. So let's get started.
Now we're looking for a gate. You know where the gate is. Oh, that's easy.
Put it
Now
on
trying to
some
find.
Would you like a piece of bacon?
It's
Hot.
Mom, you get it.
So I think like a baby carriage, like a stroller, I think.
A baby?
Eloise, do you want yours whole or ripped apart?
Okay, I need to go to the bathroom.
Oh,
Hey, that's a stroller.
Some mine.
Ooh, those are hot. Fresh.
Don't take mine. They don't peel.
Lift and peel is supposed to be easy to take off. It is not. Just a little bit. Maybe you can have some of mine. I have already given one of my pieces of bacon to my kids. So I've got one piece of bacon, some pancakes, and raspberries. We do pancakes often, but I don't make them from scratch. I wish I did, but I don't. I just do the Costco Kodiak pancake mix. It's like a healthier version of pancake mix. The kids love it. It's easy.
Mommy, I take little bite.
Sure, that sounds great.
Wait on this one.
Yeah, that's right. And then you don't choke. So we're gonna eat this, and I'll catch back up with you the next time I'm making food.
Can I have a puppet? I am a puppet. I am a puppet. I am a puppet. Can I have a one word dropping? I am a puppet. A puppet.
Your puppet went for a ride.
We are puppets. We are puppets. We are puppets. We are puppets.
Today I am breaking out my slow cooker. I have not cooked with this thing in a very long time. I can't remember the last time I used this. I want to start using it more often because it makes supper super easy. But I kind of feel like all crock pot recipes are the same. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I need some more like crock pot inspiration. So I was sifting through my Pinterest. Yes, can you bring it here? I was sifting through Pinterest yesterday. I found a recipe I really wanted to try. It's called Slow Cooker Creamy Tortellini Soup.
I love this one.
It sounds good. Eloise is having a juice box. It's a gloomy day and I'm making sourdough. So it only makes sense that I make soup to go along with the gloomy day and the sourdough. Truth be told, I don't think the sourdough is gonna turn out. We're gonna keep going and hopefully it turns out in the end.
Yummy.
So I'm gonna get this soup started. And while I'm doing that, I'm also gonna get the oven heating up so that the bread can bake now, so that it has time to cool down before supper. This is not gonna work. This is so sad. I definitely let this sit for way too long overnight. It's not holding its shape at all. It looks very flat and very sad. Oh yeah.
Can you do it?
I try and drink about 2, 3, sometimes 4 water bottles a day. This is by the brand Kinto. It's is it thermal? Is that the word? It's insulated. It keeps my water really nice and cold. It's a super nice water bottle. If I can find it, I'll link it because this is like my most commonly asked about item. Somehow it's already 1:30 and we need to get started on lunch. Typically we'll have either leftovers or sandwiches of some kind. And right now we have smoked salmon in our fridge. So we're gonna have everything bagels with smoked salmon and cream cheese and fresh dill and capers, arugula. It's gonna be so good. This is kind of a treat for us. We don't normally do smoked salmon, but because we have it, we're gonna eat it and we're going to enjoy it. The kids are also playing quietly somewhere.
Garage.
In the garage? Okay. Zach's kind of taking care of that right now and it's nice. It's quiet. Cooking is therapeutic for me. I enjoy it. So I'm excited to make some lunch without them in the kitchen right now. I love cooking with my kids and I love being able to teach them how to cook and all of that. But sometimes it's nice to just do it in quiet, you know? We like to freeze our bagels so they stay fresh longer and then we can buy in bulk and save ourselves money. Lunch is all cleaned up. I'm now gonna sit down and have a little treat. Zach made me another coffee, this time just with milk. And we baked some like chocolate chip pecan squares the other day. They're really good. So I'm gonna have this and my coffee, and I'm gonna get some work done. I have lots of like Instagram work to do today, as well as editing, as well as making some content. There's a lot that needs to happen. I'm running a little behind, but I'm going to enjoy a treat because I always like, not always, I often like a treat in the afternoon with my afternoon coffee. Dinner smells amazing. I'm going to be finishing that up in a couple of hours, I believe. And once that is done, like supper is done, which is gonna be so nice because Zach is gone tonight and I won't have a bunch of dishes to clean up. I'll catch back up with you soon.
Hello, Linda.
This expired like 2 years ago. I don't know if I should be using this. I did not realize that this was past its expiration date by like a long time. So I probably won't use this. May 2019. I think it's safe to say this is not good. Just use some heavy cream and milk instead. I think it worked enough that it's edible. We're gonna cut into this and see. I am happy with that. Look at that. It was definitely very flat, like it didn't hold its shape. I don't know if it's because I left it too long before shaping it or if I didn't shape it enough, like if I didn't add enough tension by like shaping it, but it seems good enough to eat, so this is what we're doing. It is almost 5 o'clock. The soup should be ready in about half an hour. Zach has to leave in about 1 hour, so hopefully we have enough time to have a nice meal before he leaves. Keeping in mind there are members of our family who are lactose sensitive, I've already added a lot of heavy cream to this. Instead of adding more milk, I'm just going to put more water in here and then add salt, pepper, seasoning as needed. Delicious. Hardly needs anything. Maybe just a tiny pinch of salt. We're gonna cover this, let it cook for another like 10 minutes, and we'll be ready to eat.